EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. To get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's taken in by Achane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 36-yard line.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Quick throw here is complete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Throwing is Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 19. Cut 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
19 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop, but in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Looking underneath for Achane. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A handoff is Achane heading left, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Oh, big hole left side. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go trap, go trap.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Rice. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Abnai Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, Indianapolis.
34-yard line.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go. 60 by 60.
From the gun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
4-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw, it's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Colts first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 23, here's second down and 2.
Liking 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
That's good for a Colts first down.
Okay, break. Break
First
the
and
Eagles.
goal at the 6-yard line.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Here's Richardson. Out to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Now a give up the middle. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Flush to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point try, fourth time. He's got it. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Dolphins 14, Colts 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. To throw again is Wilson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hill brought in motion. Now Wilson on 1st down. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They bring the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Ikhine. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Wilson on second down. That one out wide to Achane. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Wilson now off the bootleg. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Miami.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing again. Wilson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hewitt. Here's a short throw, blocked by Wiley. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch, hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 32-yard line.
Come on. 60 Vikings.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
19,
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Get it.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. On the run to the right. Now he takes off. A huge play just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
From the gun, Richardson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Throwing, Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Aiken. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At his own 5-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Ewers now on second down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down throw for Ewers. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Liking 18.
They'll throw again with Ewers. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again is Ewers. He's got his big tight end, Josh Wiley. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Bronco 80. Here we go, here we go. Panther Street. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Carry now for Allen. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Warrior 70. Ready.
Richardson to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Liking 8.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get
to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Hayden Prather. Touchdown, Colts. His 12th touchdown of the year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Colts cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st and 10, Ewers. That is to Wiley, open on the left.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To throw, Ewers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and short. It's Ewers. That's taken in by Achane. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, start, go.
A carry here for Allen. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On play action, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Bradley Chubb.
That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. 3rd and long.
Break. 70.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff as they try to run it here. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Richardson.
He was brought down by Jack Jones. A loss of 12 brings up third down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Now Richardson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ewers on 1st down. That one out wide to H.F. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Ewers now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
To the air once more is Ewers. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, it's Ewers. That's going to be...
Boy, Karen, what the hell?
And the clock will stop. Likely one
What's
more
up?
play.
I'm in a game right now.
I think he predetermined that 3rd.
I'm in a league game,
Even though the
fool.
coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball
We
in
going
there
into the
anyway,
going into the 4th.
It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So,
Yeah,
no
all right.
short
Don't
of
say
goal
that when I
after
put
this
60 on
one
your
as
head.
we end the 3rd. And
Okay.
Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Bro must be dead. Hell yeah. It's alright. It's good money, but
This drive
yeah,
starts at the
they be working
21.
me like a slave in that mud.
1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive
I do be
line
on 2K.
to close this game out?
Short pass taken in by the
I be in the rig.
He's close to a 1st down.
Oh my! You swear up and down you cold at these games that you don't even play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Let me. Nah, you don't gotta know. Just know that I am. That's all you gotta worry about.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And I don't think he got
Look
that
here.
wrapped up.
I ain't even gonna play you. Oh, nah.
Third down.
Well, that
I'm not even
second
gonna
down
play you, bro.
call's not real fancy, but
It's
at this
a
point,
waste of my
Mike, they're in
time.
a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting
Hold
third
on.
down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away?
Hold on, let me. Bro, Dalen at work. Zay, I don't know what Zay at. I think Mari at work. I think Mari off. You said what? I don't know. Well, I ain't worried about no grown man. See what? Look. You just had to say something stupid.
Timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go now.
Richardson gonna look to throw.
Nah, we straight over here. Don't worry about that.
It's caught.
And at this stage
What you been up to, bro? I ain't heard from you in like some
one
months.
step closer to being able to finish this one out.
No, you don't. Yeah, exactly. That ain't hearing from you. That's you just joining in and saying some foolishness.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback
Yeah.
who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So
You be
good
playing
decision.
card?
Just throw it away.
Nah. You ain't no
Throwing
real
on
killer.
second down. Richardson. Now a ball deep.
Oh my god. Yeah, the news.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it
Zay and CJ be on that mud.
Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They
Yeah.
nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on
Heck
to
yeah,
that ball
that's how I be
through the
doing.
contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
70 Ranger. Ready,
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete.
You said what?
Well read that time defensively, making it difficult
Heck yeah.
downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Freaking backspin.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That
He don't be
goes
on?
into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Yeah, it's been a while. I ain't heard from him. Freaking T Black. Yeah, alright. No, it's
The
beyond
drive
2K.
begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27.
Who dropped 100 points on him? Oh, nah.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Ewers. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Yeah.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be out of
So
bounds
bad,
just
bro.
beyond
What are you
midfield.
talking about?
17 yards that time for number 17.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
First and 10 for Ewers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Ewers again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Ewers. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll run with Allen. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Timberwolves.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hayden Prather. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Ewers. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
To the air again. Tungavailoa. This one caught by the back.
This man caught that over a frick. Bro, like, what are we talking about?
Down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Nah, it's just easier to hear rings.
Play action, it's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Shut up.
Ready up. Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down, they need 3. They'll run.
I should have kept that man.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 38.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to... Now a 3rd and 2. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Colts about to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Get it. Bronco switch. Bronco 60. Ready.
Oh my goodness.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.